Today, it's all about the deltoids and traps. So training the deltoid, you have to break it down into each different deltoid head. You have the anterior, you have the lateral, and then you have the posterior. So we have to do an exercise for at least one exercise for each of these. We're also going to be doing a trap exercise in here, but the first exercise we're going to be doing is the Arnold press. Because this is our overall mass movement, we're going to be doing sets of 8 to 10 reps on here. 2 warm-ups, 3 working sets. Let's get started. It's our first shoulder exercise. We want to make sure our deltoids are nice and warm. This is a really good exercise, not only for the anterior, but also for that lateral head of the shoulder there. Good. And bring it around as you come down. There you go. You can see he forces his elbows nice and out and wide. Good, right there. Always keeping the tension on the deltoids. One trick I like to implement when I'm training them is at the top of the movement to cap off the delt and to keep it off my triceps. I never lock out, but I also keep these tilted down so my pinky is actually higher. It's a little trick that really just helps create more tension on there.
We're doing now our second warm-up set. The weights are not too heavy, just feeling the shoulders, your delts. Warm-up set.
Feeling warm there? Stayed quite a ways away from failure. Just trying to get some blood in there, get the right range of motion. This one's really important that you force those elbows out, keep that pinky higher. All right, that's it for our warm-up sets. Make sure you concentrate on the form. That's gonna be the most important thing as the weight goes up. All right, we have our first working set now. So we're shooting for 10 reps on this first one. Not going quite to failure. I'm gonna be here though if he needs me. Let's get after it. Controlling the weight on the way down. It's not locking out of the top. Good. Oh. Turn at the bottom, keep turning it. Stay focused, that mind-muscle connection. Good. Good set there. This one should really be targeting the anterior, and then as you bring it up, we're bringing in that lateral head in as well of the deltoid there. It's just a great exercise. Here you go.
Go to failure, man. Working.
It is the weight. 1. Come on. You got 8 on your own. 2. 3. Keep it coming around. Keep it coming around to the front. Good.
We're doing now some exercise for the medial delt, and we're doing the first warm-up set, up 10 to 12 reps. And Steve told me some special trick in this exercise.
Yeah, for lateral raises like we're going to be doing here, I like to stick with dumbbells, and I like to perform them with very strict form, really to isolate this medial head of the deltoid in here. You have to perform them nice and slow. No swinging. It's a nice hold at the top, squeeze, and then control on the way down. And also, as he performs these, I will show you, this is just our warm-up set, so nice and light. Keeping the elbow not quite straight, but a slight bend in the elbow. He's gonna raise them up, and it's like he's pouring out water at the top. So the elbow turns and the wrist turns just to cap off that deltoid. And you notice he doesn't come all the way down, he goes right back up, always keeping tension on the shoulders. You don't want to stop completely at the bottom. He's going to do 10 to 12 here, but again, nice and easy warm-up set. Because this is just such a strict movement and we're isolating such a tiny muscle here, it's important that you don't cheat on these. All right, moving on to our first working set. Shooting for 12 reps on here, a little bit higher, making sure though that tension always on that. I'm never going to bring them down to my sides here. Not quite till failure. We're going to save that one for our second and third set.
Okay, it's time for the second working set. Go up to?
Go up to 12. Try to get 10 to 12.
Okay.
On your own, it's a failure. So you want to make sure you're picking a weight here that you can take it to failure on your own. That last set that we're going to do here in a second will be with your partner.
Okay.
Keeping those elbows nice and straight for the most part. Good. Slow down at the top a little bit. Pause at the top. Boom. You can see that medial head of his deltoid working here. Good. Does the elbows a little straighter. Angle starting to creep in there. Good. There you go. One more on your own. Good form. Good. Good. Good set. You can see he went failure all by yourself. This last one, you might have to help me out here for this third and final set. All right, we're to our third and final set. So on this, I'm gonna try to get at least 10 by myself. That's where hopefully your partner comes in, supports you only enough to finish off those last 2 reps, really finishing off that deltoid, taking it to complete exhaustion. Here we go. And then one thing I'd like to do to kind of finish them off is just hold them out to my side. This is an advanced training principle, just to really shock that medial head, just until you can't hold it anymore. Completely spent on those deltoids, starting to get a really good pump.
Just a nice set.
Yeah, good one there. All right, on our last exercise here on shoulder day, we're actually going to be working the trap. So the traps are actually part of your back. Because so much of the deltoid recruits the trap, anytime your hand is above your shoulder, the trapezius comes into play. That's why I like to train them on my shoulder days. So this last exercise here, we're doing it in the Smith machine. We're doing a barbell Smith machine shrug. You can do these on the free weights. I'm typically, I like to switch it off week to week, just because I feel like you get a little bit different of a feel. So one warm-up, pre-workout, just like in everything else, shooting for right around 10 reps. He's going to do the first warm-up set and show us how it's done.
Okay, Steve, what's about the grip? Is shoulder width apart?
About shoulder width apart there. You're going to go up, shrug,
Okay.
squeeze for about a half second, control the weight on the way down. Good. Warm-up set, just getting the feel for it. This is just going to give more size to the traps there. Nobody wants to have a little pencil neck, so we're making the rest of our body bigger. You can't neglect this area of the traps and also the neck. Nice and easy for 10. We're gonna add some weight, go up here. Rest time should be right around 60 seconds is all.
Okay.
Don't need a lot of rest for this. Again, you can do them on the straight bar, a free weight, in the the squat rack or something. I like to do them in here so often just because, like I said, it controls the weight and the plane of motion. So all you have to do is worry about shrugging it up.
Okay. Let's add some weight.
All right. First working set here, we're really concentrating on just up and down. No rotation in the shoulders. We're not gonna try to tear up our rotator cuffs. So up and squeeze. Little tiny bouncy movements here, that's not gonna get you anywhere.
Some nice delts. It's the first working set, so you don't go until failure. Just want to prepare this muscle for the hard and heavy working sets 2 and 3. I will do now my second working set, go to failure by myself. I have the same weight like Steve in this first working set, but for me it's enough for the second working set.
Good squeeze. Notice the breathing. He breathes out at the hardest point. Good.
Yeah.
Up. Come on now. Push it. Push it. Very nice. That's our second working set. He took that to failure on his own. Time to go up. Here we are on our last and final third working set. So this one is going to be the heaviest. We've pyramided up in weight. We've added another 20 kg to each side. This one is one that if you do have straps, it's okay to strap up for. With this heavy of weight, it's really hard to hold on to. So I'm going to be doing my best because I don't have straps today, but this is another one that really works your grip strength as well. Doesn't mean though that our form gets crappy. We're going to keep it nice and tight, shrugging up, shrugging down. There it is.
It's hard with our straps.
Yes, it is definitely hard without straps. Grip is one of the limiting factors in this exercise. That's why I had to stop and re-grip there. All right, that is it. We've completed our deltoid and trap day. We did an exercise for each one of the head. You want to give a nice round shoulder. So you can't neglect the front or the back. You have to give each head of the deltoid specific training to make it grow. For more information about diet, training, supplementation, and overall health, make sure you check out shapeyou.de.
Wir sehen uns auf shapeyou.de.